Welcome to English with Miss Julia. This lesson is aimed at both beginner and intermediate learners. We read a story with the title Felicity the Fabulous Flamingo. I encourage you to pause the video regularly, identify new vocabulary, and practice your pronunciation. That being said, let's get started. In a sparkling lagoon filled with sunshine and song lived a young flamingo named Felicity. Her feathers were the brightest pink of them all. But more than her color, she was known for her big dreams. Felicity wanted to dance for the world. Every morning, while the other flamingos stood still in the water, Felicity twirled. She spun on one leg, flapped her wings, and hummed a tune. The frogs clapped, and the turtles peeked out to watch. But the older flamingos just shook their heads. "Flamingos don't dance," said old Franklin, the leader. "We stand tall and still. That's our way." Felicity lowered her head, but didn't stop dreaming. She knew deep down she was meant to move. That afternoon a breeze whispered across the water. It carried a sound, music, from the nearby village. Felicity's feathers tingled with excitement. She followed the music step by step. Through reeds and over rocks, Felicity wandered. She found herself near a school where children were dancing. They moved with joy, rhythm, and laughter. Felicity couldn't help but join in from behind the fence. A little girl named Mia noticed her. "Look, a flamingo is dancing with us," she cheered. The children clapped and danced with her. Felicity had never felt so free. After the music stopped, Mia approached gently. "Do you want to dance with us again tomorrow?" she asked. Felicity nodded and flapped her wings happily. It was the beginning of a new friendship. Each day, Felicity returned to the school. She learned new steps and shared her own. The children loved her twirls and graceful moves. She felt proud of her flamingo flair. But one morning, Franklin and the older flamingos followed her. They watched from behind a tree. Franklin frowned at first, but then he noticed the joy on the children's faces and the sparkle in Felicity's eyes. That evening, Franklin spoke to the flock. "I saw Felicity dance today," he said quietly. "She made others smile, and she smiled too." The flamingos murmured and looked thoughtful. Felicity worried they would forbid her from dancing. She sat alone on a rock, staring at her reflection. Was it wrong to be different? Her heart felt heavy. Suddenly, a group of flamingos came over. "We want to learn," one said shyly. "You dance with joy. We want to try too." Felicity blinked with surprise and then smiled wide. The next day, the lagoon looked different. Flamingos were stepping, swaying, and spinning. The frogs clapped louder, and the turtles bobbed to the rhythm. Even Franklin gave a little shuffle. Mia and her classmates returned to see the dancing birds. They cheered and joined in again. The lagoon echoed with laughter and music. It became the happiest place on the island. Felicity stood proudly in the center. Her dream had come true. She shared dance with her world. She wasn't just a fabulous flamingo. She was a leader of joy. Soon, animals from nearby forests came to see. Deer tiptoed in rhythm, and parrots walked in tune. The lagoon became famous for its dancing flamingos. Felicity was now known far and wide. But fame didn't change her heart. She still danced at dawn, alone, just for the joy of it. She still helped her friends learn new steps, and she never forgot her very first spin. One rainy day, the music stopped. The children couldn't come. The flamingos stood still, unsure what to do. Felicity tapped her foot slowly. Soon others joined in. Tap, tap, twirl. Even the rain couldn't stop the rhythm. They danced under the stormy sky. It became their rainy day dance. The next morning a rainbow stretched over the lagoon. Felicity looked up and whispered, "Thank you." The world always had a way of smiling back. She twirled once, twice, and leaped. Mia returned that day with a surprise. She brought her violin and began to play. The music filled the air with warmth. Felicity bowed with gratitude. As the music played, even the elder flamingos danced. They moved slowly but with joy. Felicity was right, Franklin said. There's more to being a flamingo than standing still. From then on, every evening was a celebration. Flamingos, frogs, turtles, and children danced together. The lagoon lit up with happiness. Felicity's dream had become a beautiful tradition. Birds flew in from faraway places to learn from her. She taught them all with patience and pride. No matter their shape or color, everyone was welcome. Dancing was for all. Even on quiet days, Felicity danced. She danced for the trees, the clouds, the stars. She danced because it made her feel alive. And that was reason enough. One day a baby flamingo asked, "Why do you dance?" Felicity knelt down and smiled. "Because dancing makes the world more beautiful." The baby twirled, giggling. Felicity watched the young ones dance every day. She saw them make their own steps and moves. She clapped for each one, proud and full of joy. Years passed, and Felicity's feathers turned softer pink. But her spirit stayed bright. She was still the first to twirl and the last to stop. She kept dancing. The lagoon became known as the place of joy. Travelers came from all over to smile and move. They danced for love, for life, and for fun. And it all started with one curious flamingo. Felicity stood at the edge of the water, watching the sunset. She took one graceful spin and sighed. "My dream was to dance," she whispered, "and look how far that dream has flown." Thank you for reading this story with us. If you enjoyed it, please click the like button and do consider subscribing to our channel. This way, we may reach learners from all over the world. and assist them with their English learning. We look forward to seeing you in our next lesson.